Hey guys, welcome to Hoppy Hour. I'm your host, Tory. Let's get to drinking. Today we're back at Provisions, a food and beer market located in Orange, California. Today we are tasting pale ales. Now, in 1703, beers started to be made with malts that were dried with Coke. We're talking cold, not nose candy or Coca-Cola. And it started to become pale in color. Thus we got the pale ale. Our first beer today is the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, which many of you know. It was created in 1980 and is really the flagship beer for the Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. It has an ABV of 6.5% and an IBU of 36. It uses Cascade hops, which is a really well-known hop. So let's take a look. All right, so you get this really nice caramel color, a good thin head. Smells like pine trees, baby. Here we go. Like a slap in the face. Wonderful. Crisp, piney, hoppy, refreshing beer. Natural and nature grassy pine. That's what I'm getting a lot of. It really reminds me of skiing somehow. I'm doing a lot of this in my head. Authors, I'd go with like a John Krakauer, Into Thin Air type of thing. If you're doing a movie, I would do National Lampoon's That Christmas one where they go into pick the pine trees. It's a really fun, sporty beer. Like I feel like if you're an athlete, you might like this. And again, really thirst quenching with a nice hoppy aftertaste. Our second beer is more of a microbrewery beer. It's called Hoopla. And you gotta make that shoulder twitch every time you say it. Hoopla, hoopla, hoopla. It's from the Boulder Beer Company that started in 1979. It was Colorado's first microbrewery. Round of applause for that. This beer was actually made in 2012, and fun fact, it was made in collaboration with Kyle Hollingsworth, the band member of the String Cheese Incident. You would never know that unless I told you, so you're very welcome. It's another American Pale Ale. It's got an ABV of 5.7, an IBU of 35, and I'm gonna try it out. Here we go. Honey, bum, 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 color looking honey. Little sweeter than the piney ski Sierra Pale Ale. Let me give it a taste. Good, crisp, refreshing, a little one note. If this beer were a sound, it would be Not a lot of changes. It's sort of a nice blend between malt and hops. I could see this being a great session beer. I would have a lot of these. But for those of you that don't necessarily want a super bitter beer and you want more of a sweet beer, this is it. It has a little bit more malt, so it's easier to take. If it were an author, I might go with Gloria Steinem, Hunter S. Thompson, kind of that hippy-dippy Boulder beer. For a movie, I'd go with obviously Dazed and Confused.
I get older, they stay the same age.
Anyway, great beer, not my favorite. Simple, but if you like a sweeter pale ale, this is the one for you. Ladies and gents, it's the wild card. I'm gonna ask the disembodied hand to hand me the beer I've not yet seen, tasted, or smelled. What? So I'm looking like a watermelon raspberry type looking thing. Obviously more of a girly drink. Woo! This is like if I melted a watermelon Jolly Rancher into water. Oh, it is so bad. So it tastes a little bit like Robitussin that's been carbonated and then added with a kick in the ass. I'm gonna go with one of those beers that those like douchebags drink that's like caffeinated. For Loko. And disembodied hand. Oh my God, I'm nervous. Ah, I got it wrong! So for Loko, what can I say? The pros are if you're a girl or a guy that doesn't love the taste of beer but want to enjoy like the carbonated taste, this is great. If you're just turned 21 and you're tired, this is to get you started. It's like a pre-gaming type of situation. It gets you pumped, it gets you ready, but I wouldn't tell any beer snob because you're gonna look like a total ass.